the way the council was run before was more like a kingdom than what it should be as a council. And I think now, hopefully, the council will get its shit together and act the way it should act. A lot of councillors come after us, without mentioning any names, put us to pasture because of what we've done with the homeless. And that legal term is called malfeasance to cause harm in a public office. That means that they've used their powers, and which are heavy, by the way, to close down our business, of which they did. You know, they closed down James Street. They came after us on many, many sites. And it was definitely a coup to bring us down. And, you know, we're here today, but only by the thickness of our fingernails. It's really interesting when you have someone as powerful as Joe. To go to war with Joe is like me going into war with a peace user. You know, to go into war against the council with all the armament that they've got, health and safety, building control, planning, all these things are all tools to cause harm to me. And they did. And then on the other war front, they have the Echo that get 1.4 million a year from our council. As far as I know, the highest paid local newspaper from any council.
Do they? Okay. Hopefully there's a place there for you, Lance.
No, no. So just let me explain this one thing and then we'll move on from it because it really winds me up. I understand how to create narrative. I understand how to bring in investment. I understand how to employ. That's the gig, innit? Whoever brings in the narrative, the investment and the employment is great for Liverpool. And I think he knew I knew that gig. And I don't think he liked the fact that I knew better needed. I am not one of them. I was invited to be one of them. I was offered £100 million fund by the council. And I said no. That's when battle lines were drawn. The next day I woke up at me 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and I sent him an email, still got the email. And I said, thanks Joe, but no thanks. I don't want anyone to ever say that I have got Liverpool's money. And I said no to it. Little did I know that me saying no to him then, although I'm not saying that's the only reason, but that with the homeless shelter, with the fact that the Echo put me out to be a possible to run for mayor, I think at that point, Joe's gone, take him out. What's going on now with Joe is about people gaining properties for naught. Now, there's no land in this country that's worth naught. Joe's gone now. You know, Joe's never coming back. And whatever happens with the police, happens with the police. I thought Joe was the most amazing leader, by the way, when he first got into power. I mean, I really was in awe of the guy. But I wish him no harm whatsoever, even though he's caused me plenty.